Hello everyone, Mr. Storkin here, and welcome back to LEGO Batman. As we are continuing on with the story mode, and we have only one more main mission left to do, or group of missions, which is the Joker's Return. If you could be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because it does help us out with the YouTube algorithm. It lets me know that you enjoy the content, not only that, but enjoying the year of DC. So yeah, we're going to get to it with the Joker mission, because this is the final main story hub. And this one will be Joker's Home Turf is the first level. The villains for this one are going to be interesting group of Batman villains, which I think again gets underappreciated, and also kind of odd that Gotham stole it, which is the show Gotham, which is Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, Joker, and we also have Harley Quinn and Killer Moth. So this should be an interesting group of levels for sure, especially with these interesting villains. But let's get to it. To start off with the Joker story. Right, so this seems to be borrowing a lot from Batman the Animated Series rules. For those who don't know, Batman the Animated Series, they couldn't have Joker kill people, so they're like, hey, what's the fate worse than that? And they said, oh, the gas. So that's why Joker basically gassed a whole lot of people in that. Anyway, the Jervis Tatch, the Mad Hatter, who is one of my favorite Batman villains. Anyway, Mad Hatter is a crazed villain whose criminal identity is inspired by the lunacy of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. This character also got me very much invested in Alice Wonderland as a book. He uses mind control technology to bend people to his will, and he is never seen without his large, fantastical hat. True, and he was also in the Adam West show where he just had basically a giant hat with a hypnotism thing on it. It was weird. The Adam West show was weird, by the way, in case you didn't know. Okay, wow. Robin had a nuclear bomb on his plane. Very interesting. So yeah, this is the first level of the Joker story. This again, I'm very much surprised that Gotham took inspiration from a Lego game. I mean, seriously, you have Carousel in them. I didn't think they beat this up or anything. Seems really odd. But let's go against the Joker games who are just purple. Why not? So yeah, Mad Hatter, a really great character that, again, I think Bruce and Paul Dini really did help cement the personality for. I want to deal with those games because they feel very arty, like definitely inspired by oh, I can't remember it. Jack Nicholson's portrayal of the Joker. But yeah, Mad Hatter is a really fantastic character. Again, Bruce and Paul Dini really brought him to life a bit more by giving him a whole lot more personality in his backstory. While not as tragic as like Mr. Freeze's, it's definitely one of the more interesting ones and did create a really cool character. Also, I'm gonna disclose something for those who may not know. When I was in college, I took a screenwriting course, and what I decided to do, he said like because we're not getting any of this published, you can write whatever you basically want to write about. And I wrote a TV show, and I basically wrote a pilot for a Gotham type show where I had Mad Hatter as kind of the serial killer, and yeah, I really did. And I kind of inspired him off the original one from kind of like in the Batman type world, and I was just like, I want to see what a Mad Hatter serial killer would kind of be like, where we fixate a little bit of some of his New 52 stuff, even though the New 52 stuff is not particularly good. But I wrote a screenplay. I enjoyed my apparently I went above and beyond of what was required at the time, because I wrote the first draft, and he's like, I just want the first draft to be like 10 pages, and I ended up writing around. I wrote the whole episode, which was 30 minutes, and which was 30 pages, and I was fairly proud of it. In all honesty, I thought I did a great job writing. When someone's gonna be like, "Hey, can you post them?" Like, oh boy, I don't want to. But I don't think he ever knew that was a Batman fan fiction, so but I still liked it. It was a fun thing to write. I'm gonna show as much as I can, because I thought it was good, because I found a way to include the Weeper as like a dealer of the eye drugs, and I included the Terrible Trio as like mafia hitman bikers. That was the plan, at least. Yeah, I was writing the show, like I was like really impressed with it. I was proud that I could incorporate the Terrible Trio in some sort of way. That was really cool. Anyway, let's go and destroy some more of those. I know, again, I write some weird stuff, and I didn't love my screenwriting. I liked it for the professor. He was great. I'm not going to reveal who the professor's name is, because I don't want them to be like, hey, I got a lot of unneeded information from someone. I'm like, oh, no. But yeah, I'm going to... I wonder, I still have it somewhere. I loved writing. Again, I like writing scripts. When they can be really good, they're really fun. Thank you, Batman. Get to gliding. That was my Jervis Tetch story that no one needed to hear about or cared to hear about. So, yeah. Let's finish some of this garbage, but I feel like it's going to be important down the line. Yeah, I love Jervis Tetch. He's one of my favorite Batman villains. Mad Hatter is a really cool character, and I really do hope that he gets his respects in some form of media. I'm hoping the Batman part too. But as soon as I'm like recording this, they're going to be like, oh, yeah. We know the villain for it. It's gonna be Mad Hatter. No, I did not mean to go down there quite yet. I wanted to get that garbage that was up there. I know that sounds very odd. This is what I wanted to do, because I wanted to get that from them. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I wanted to get the garbage, because I never know when it's gonna be useful. Eventually, they're gonna be like, "Hey, MH, you gotta backtrack a lot." I'm like, "Oh no." But yeah, Mad Hatter's a good character. Even though the New 52 did so much damage to him, but who did the New 52 not do damage to? I think Superman is a prime example of a character that... Actually, Shazam too, but as well, I think the Shazam movie did a great job of adapting the New 52 Shazam. Anywho, semantics, I know. Only 12. I was like, well, I got some value, you know? Yeah, I was writing origin of it, and I kind of came with the idea of like I would do... Like if I had to do many seasons of that weird show that I was doing, I would have like Question introduced in season 3. I think Question is also a great DC character that gets a lot doesn't get as much attention. I have enough now, because I really do think his relationship with Huntress was such a good selling point of Justice League Unlimited. Great show. I like Justice League Unlimited a bit better than Justice League, just because they could focus a bit better on certain characters. Anywho. I don't know what that's firing at, but okay. Let's go for it. Let's back. Oh, because we can get the hovercraft. I knew that. I mean, of course I did. With the weird sewage cleaning thing. I wish we had this in our state, but our sewage is just kind of a joke. It's not like New York level's a joke, but it's just kind of like odd. I feel like we're kind of cheating, because like, oh, you could go this way if you have like an X amount of garbage or something. I don't know. It still feels like I can't even do that, because it looks like those are busted. not like Phineas and Ferb busted, because Phineas and Ferb never get busted. Even though I saw this funny video on YouTube where they're just like, oh, they get busted on credit card charges. I kind of like that for what it was. It was pretty funny. Anyway, what's this? Something that we cannot do. Good to know. Well, that's a Riddler Goon section. Good to know. That actually shows us what villain that is. Unlike the weird kissy marks. I'm pretty sure that's Poison Ivy or Harley. It has to be one of the two. Always Poison Ivy or Harley. Speaking of which, Harley Quinn is new season's coming out soon. I can't wait not to be overly enthralled about it. Yeah, I didn't love season 4 as much as I should have. I think it definitely seems like they don't really know how to set up next seasons, if that makes sense, because they were teasing Gotham City Sirens, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, we're going to Metropolis. Now, I could be really wrong about this season. Like, all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, we're actually doing the Gotham City Sirens and Talia. I would be very surprised, but you know. Anywho, in we go. Are we going to fight Jervis? Hopeful. Okay, whoop, hello goons. This does feel like Joker's base of operations, because there's a lot of his goons here. There's also a lot in there. There's also a claw machine. The claw. The claw decides who stays and who goes. I just love quoting that. I know it has nothing to do with DC Comics. And I'm okay with that because it's just fun to say. The claw. I really love its ability. Well, you not mess with the Batman. Or the Zohan, but mainly the Batman. I used to watch bits of Don't Mess with the Zohan once with a friend on vacation. We were hanging out in between stuff in the hotel room, and we were just channel surfing. And they put on Don't Mess with the Zohan on, and I was like, oh, cool. Interesting. We didn't mind it. It was pretty fun for what it was. We didn't watch the whole thing of it. We got up to when he starts to arrive in like really early on. Like he just started to become like this professional bouncer, like type of I'm trying to find the right terminology. I do. Whoa, this can destroy those? That is kind of interesting. Okay, I was gonna say I don't even think our fist can destroy it. Cannot. Very, very interesting. Anyway, we got a forklift. Pointing the forklift. Do not know yet. I bet. Whoa! I didn't want to fall down there, so I was like, nope. That looks buildable because it's hopping. You know you can use a brick to do something when it's hopping mad. I'm not proud of that pun. I'm not gonna take it as a proud pun, but I'm still gonna use it. That's basically my life story. Oh yeah, there was a reason for that, apparently. We have to use Batman for that. Good to know. Again, I feel like that forklift had to be used for something else. We're gonna have to drive the forklift through there, aren't we? Mark my words. I'm gonna get the forklift just because I'm so nervous without the forklift, and I do love that glide suit. Also, it has ice cream on the back, so that's great. Can you attack with it? Doubtful. No, but oh, really? You had to destroy it? How dare you, you Joker art goon? Again, very much inspired, it looks like, from the Jack Nicholson one. In that one, Jack Nicholson's Joker was an artist. Which I didn't mind. I just don't like the Tim Burton one because it's just so ungodly slow. I'm actually trying to rewatch Batman. Well, this feels like a trap. Batman Returns. Even though we did review it. What am I missing? It's not complete. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, good thing I knew to use Batman there, because Batman can glide in his glide suit. Look at that, you painter fiend. I understand why they're villains. I mean, have you ever seen a successful art student? No. Unless you're Van Gogh, but then you have to have like mental issues. Like Van Gogh, ooh, what a character. I think that's where the forklift has to go. I'm very unsure. You just fall into the boiling acid. Fantastic line from Batman Forever. Royal acid. I will. Oh, I do not like that. I do not love that movie. But it was the first Batman movie I really saw. In all honesty, that and Under the Red Hood, very odd duology of films. Like it's like, what's your first Batman movie? Oh, mine was. Oh, I didn't even see that we could maybe glide through here, and I apologize for that because I'm a dum dum. It was Under the Red Hood and Batman Forever were my first two Batman movies. So yeah, a bit of Mr. Storkin lore, I suppose. I feel like we're supposed to do something with this. Now we can finally do that. Okay, good to know. What is going on here? I am very much confused. Robin, maybe you can explain what's going on. Okay, that was made clear. Oh, because then it floats the stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoop, as it like falls the acid. Robin, you can not survive, I suppose. That really did scare me there. And then we can go up here. See, I'm learning things. And then we can bring the forklift over, right? Right. Yeah, we can bring the forklift over from there. See, I knew eventually one of these things would work. Not a whole lot well, but I knew eventually it would. That worked well, Tim. Very well. I'm very much convinced this is Tim Drake. It has to be. Just because at the time it was Tim Drake, Robin, who was doing this. Anyhow, semantics, I know. But I was right about the forklift. I don't know. Let's go. Let's say how we missed that. I'm surprised how long it's taking us to beat this level. It's already 17, but that's a good sign that these levels are going to be a bit longer. Anywho, that's a strength one. We cannot do that because none of us are strong. Not Superman strong, but anyway. I'm assuming this is going to lead to, more of you goons, but then it will lead us down to dear old, Jervis, I think. Anywho, down to tell Mad Hatter? Yeah. No? Okay, interesting. More of his moves. We have to be close, because this is one LEGO games we didn't have particularly long levels. But at the same time, it took my friend's brother forever to beat the Riddler story, and then he deleted his entire save data to replay the story. You do you, man. I wonder how old, like, his younger brother, like, what's he up to, but at the same time, stuff happened where me and that brother just kind of stopped talking, so I don't want to be like, hey, what's he up to? Anyhow. Seaweed Daisy. Anyhow, build. And we're gonna move that right along, I think. Okay, then move it on down. Moving down along. That's to move the generator, I think. Apparently it moves it. And, oh, that's such a Batman puzzle where Batman has to like cross. I mean, it just makes sense. There we go, and then more Arcoons. Again, I stand by what I said about Arcoons. They don't really have a living. What was it? I was watching Georgie and Nanny's First Marriage, and they were making fun of the fact that she was a visual media, liberal arts student. It's like, damn it, I'm that too. So thank you for making fun of me. But yeah, I'm a liberal arts student. It's not the most glorious of professions, but I got plenty of work doing what I want to do, even though I am a PA, but you gotta start somewhere, am I right? Okay, we gotta use the magnets to get up there. I wonder what that's for. That seems very odd. But anyhow, let her open up into the fantastic world of the dirt road. In we go. Wow, you just sent him to his death, Jervis. I'm kind of impressed by how evil that was. Well, I like how he's even just right there. Interesting. Take that, Jervis. That's what you get for hurting poor Alice. Whoa. Okay, he fell in there and used his flying hat. Okay, I thought I glitched the game for a minute. I'm like, no. Really didn't have me nervous there. No, cool. I do love that little animation with the hat. Like, the hat stays on a little bit. That's really cool. He's using the claw. What kind of way to get him off the claw? I'm feeling like we have to use the Robin suit. For sure. Okay, that just blew up the silver tanks. Good to know. That was for a mini kit. Okay. Did not know that at all. That feels like a poison ivy puzzle. Or no. I thought it was because those look like plants. I was like, oh, that's a plant. You understand where I thought it was a plant. No, Robin, don't get off of there. There we go, Robin. And that will shock Jervis? Yes, it will. Or maybe not. There's another one over there. Okay, I get it now. Because that was supposed to bring Batman down. So we can just go over this way. Yeah, I'm learning things. It'd been bad if he could, like, restore himself. Like, I think there's a Ra's al Ghul Lego boss fight where he has the Lazarus pit and can heal himself in Lego DC Supervillains. I feel really wrong about saying that, but I know there is a Ra's al Ghul boss level. Nope, you're using that trick of yours. I gotta free it. Well, Batman, free him. Oh boy. There we go, take that, Mad Hatter, and off you go ski. You have to do the puzzle again. It feels like that's something you would have to repeat more than once. Oh no, you have to be on the right side. Okay, I get it. I get what it's laying down. Whoop. Stay there, and then we can electrocute you. See? And he uses his thing. See? I'm learning. That was actually a pretty simple boss. Unlike the penguin one, which was just evil. But Joker already went off with his stuff. That cannot be good. But yeah, we got the free play. No extra suits unlocked. I wonder what our interesting film reel there. It has the Riddler question mark, which is interesting. We got pretty close in Game True here on that one. We got one mini kit. I know that for sure. I love the Scarecrow, the magnifying thing. Scarecrow's pretty good. But anywho, the plan is we are going to return to the Batcave. Because we'll do the next level, which I actually don't know who the villain is for the next one. I want to say Scarecrow. But I feel really wrong about saying the Scarecrow. Because it doesn't feel like at all right. I'm surprised how long this level is. It's been 23 minutes. Wow, that took a long time. I'm okay with that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of DC content throughout the year. That's going to end this part, and we'll see you guys next time as we take on the next level of the Joker's Return. Till then, bye-bye.